We're losing our digital history. Can the Internet Archive save it? Really, to think about it. Research shows 25% of web pages posted between 2013 and 2023 have vanished. A few organizations are racing to save the echoes of the web, but new risks threaten their very existence. It's possible, thanks to surviving fragments of papyrus, mosaics, and wax tablets, to learn what Pompeians ate for breakfast 2,000 years ago. But historians of the future may struggle to understand fully how we lived our lives in the early 21st century. That's because of a potentially history-deleting combination of how we live our lives digitally and a paucity of official efforts to archive the world's information as it's produced these days. However, an informal group of organizations are pushing back against the forces of digital entropy. Example, an American nonprofit based in San Francisco started in 1996 as a passion project by internet pioneer Brewster Kahle. The organization has embarked what may be the most ambitious digital archiving project of all time, gathering 866 billion web pages, 44 million books, 10.6 million videos of films and television programs, and more. Housed in a handful of data centers scattered across the world, the collections of the Internet Archive and a few similar groups are the only things standing in the way of digital oblivion. Depending on what you're looking for, the Internet Archive's collection is so thorough it can sometimes feel like a functionally complete record of the web. The risks are manifold. Not just that technology may fail, but that certainly happens. But more important, that institutions fail or companies go out of business. News organizations are gobbled up by other news organizations, or more and more frequently, they're shut down, says Mark Graham, director of the Internet Archive's Wayback Machine, a tool that collects and stores snapshots of websites for posterity. There are numerous incentives to put content online, he says, but there's little pushing companies to maintain it over the long term. More and more of our intellectual endeavors, more of our entertainment, more of our news, and more of our conversations exist only in a digital environment. That environment is inherently fragile. A quarter of all web pages that existed at some point between 2013 and 2023 now don't. That's according to a recent study by Pew Research Center, a think tank based in Washington, D.C., which raised the alarm of our disappearing digital history. Researchers found the problem is more acute the older a web page is. 38% of web pages that Pew tried to access that existed in 2013 no longer function. But it's also an issue for more recent publications. Some 8% of web pages published at some point 2023 were gone by October that same year. This isn't just a concern for history buffs and internet obsessives. According to the study, 1 in 5 government websites contains at least one broken link. Pew found more than half of Wikipedia articles have a broken link in their references section, meaning the evidence backing up the online encyclopedia's information is slowly disintegrating. Can we see a way forward? Only a new technology can come out with a solution.